Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all you beautiful Bravehearts all around the world. Okay, I'm in California here, and I'm at what they call Pirates Beach, okay? And today, what is it called? Pirates Cove Beach. Hey, you can always be corrected, anywhere, everywhere. Anyways, so the reality is that today, it is the second reunion, okay, for the Jesus Revolution, and they're doing a major baptismal today. So there's a whole lineup of people, and they've been here since 8 o'clock this morning, okay? And here, I'll show you, okay? So you can see the vendors here. Lori, I'm gonna head over, okay? So take a walk with me if you'd like, okay? All right, you can see all the people that came, all right? I'm going to walk up through the rocks here, I guess, or around, I'm not sure. But you can see there's people up on the rocks there. And I know on the other side, because I remember the movie, look at these beautiful rocks, eh? Because I remember the movie, people were standing up on the rocks here. So let's walk around this way and see what's going on, okay? I'm going to have to watch myself here. Okay. All right. I hope everybody is having the best day of their life, and you know you can do that if you put a slight smile on your face and connect to your breath, and just know that you're beautiful. Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
Okay, I'm just trying to find my way here. I guess you got to climb up and around. I guess that's the deal.
Bill, I did it one shot. Bill,
Okay.
he goes, "Oh, that's pretty good."
Okay. Bear with me, everyone. We're still working our way through.
Wow, proud of you. Proud of
Yeah, tomorrow. So tomorrow I head back to my home, Ixtapa, Zihuatanejo, Mexico. And I got to tell you, I can't wait to be there. I love it.
Hello, sir. Welcome.
Thank you.
Happy you're here.
Thank you.
All right. Right this careful.
Yep.
Watch your step.
So anyways, I got to tell you, the 5G here is wiping me out. In Mexico, there's only 3G. We don't have to deal with all the blue light poisoning. So take a look at this, everyone. Okay, here's the baptismal area. Okay. Boy, it's a strategy here. I should be actually in my bare feet. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. It's a good thing it's not raining. If it was raining, it would be slippery. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How you doing?
Doing fantastic.
You guys are almost there.
All right.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, carefully slippery.
And these guys are the harvest team, right? Okay. We're almost there, everybody.
Almost there to go get wet.
Isn't it what it's all about? I mean, there's so many different beliefs on this planet. But if your belief, okay, has a high vibration to it, you can have a good life on this planet. But if your beliefs are low vibrational or twisted, then your life is going to be twisted. Yeah, it's all about unconditional love. I'm not here to give a speech or to preach, but you know, my father was a born-again Christian pastor, and we were raised as born-again Christians. And I'll tell you that it was a great upbringing. But my main belief is unconditional love for everyone. It doesn't matter what color, what race, what language, what religion, no religion, some religion. It doesn't matter. We were all created by the same Creator. And so my religion is unconditional love, and that's it. Because I want to be able to not have any blocks. I want to love every spirit being down here, no matter, you know, like I said, race, okay, color, religion, doesn't matter, belief system, and understand something, because that's how you keep your vibe high. That's how you're connected. Let me take you for a little walk around, okay? All right? But this is what it's all about, okay? This is what it's all about. It's faith. It's turning fear into faith and courage, you know? But I believe what a lot of people do is they look for a faith and then they wait for that faith to do everything. When I believe that faith is called teamwork, it's called the dream work. And I think you've got to, you know, understand that, you know, unless you take massive personal action on a personal level, okay, and then understand that the universal creator, okay, is beyond anything we can imagine, okay? But you've got to come together. That's why they call it teamwork makes the dream work, okay? I have a lot of people coming to me, and I'm not here to tell you this, you probably already know this. I have a lot of people come here that have different types of religions, but they believe that they're unworthy to be healed, okay? They have some kind of guilt, or they believe they've sinned too much, or whatever the case, or that they've lost love for themselves or love for the world. And you can tell when somebody walks into my clinic, I can tell. It doesn't matter how much they talk about their so-called faith or religion. I know if they're going to make it or not. Because if you don't have love for yourself, I really don't get it. You know, there's so many people here that have unconditional love for themselves, and you have to, that don't have unconditional love. Let me turn that around. There's so many people here that have conditional love for themselves, for their family, for the world, and for everyone else that has different beliefs. And that's the God's truth. And I don't care. I want to hear what a person's beliefs are. I may not want to take them on, but that helps me understand that person's personality so I can love them more. I'm telling you the God's truth. This is how I operate. I don't want to know somebody's belief systems to see if they match mine, whether or not I'll let them into my group or my clan or my community, because every one of these people are in my community, whether they like my beliefs or not. I will honor them as a spirit being, no matter what their beliefs are. And if their beliefs are something that are actually harming themselves, and that means that they will harm others around them, then I will just make sure that I don't go that close, that I get their vibe. Remember something. You can believe this or not believe this, but a spirit is the highest vibrational energy in the universe. And if you don't want to protect your vibration, the people that come into your vibrational field, if you don't want to have high vibrational habits, if you don't want to eat high vibrational things, I mean, there's people here, okay, I'm telling you right now, that are not well. And they believe that they're going to be healed, but what they forgot is they forgot to get on that bus of massive personal action. And I see it all the time. No judgment here, okay? And yes, there's people that have faith healing. They'll get a whole church together, and the church will pray, and that person will get out of a wheelchair. And guess what? Whether you believe this or not, 99 times out of 100, they're back in that wheelchair within a few hours or a few days, because everything is vibration. That which we call God, energy, the vibration is there. You got to tap into it, and then you've got to magnetize to it, and you got to take it in, and then you've got to take it in long enough and strong enough that you create a new pattern in your subconscious mind, and that goes all the way down to every cell. Because whether you believe this or not, our cells are very intelligent. But the problem is you're the captain of the ship. But no, you are the captain of the ship, but you're going to have a shipwreck if your belief systems, okay, if your belief systems are not high vibrational. Remember something, that thoughts that you have, okay, the things that you do, the things that you say, those messages go all the way down into your cells. And those 50 trillion cells work for the captain of the ship, which is your subconscious, which most of these people here, they're not in charge of their subconscious. If they were, they'd be lean, keen, toned. They wouldn't have a disease, because there is no diseases, guys. If you were to talk to anybody, any type of religion, you'll find that, guess what? 85% of whatever religion you want to talk about has a disease. I can talk to somebody and I'm not putting anything down, so please get that. I can talk to somebody that believes in vibration, frequency, and that they need to keep their vibrational frequency up, whether there's suffering in the family, suffering in the world, okay? That, you know what, when we hit a bump, we're going to slow down. We're not just going to hit it hard and go out of control. When we need to make a right-hand turn, we're going to do it because we can't see around corners, but universal intelligence can. You follow me for the next few years and watch the chaos that comes down on this planet. And watch how I still have a slight smile. Watch how I get myself back into alignment within 30 seconds. Now, am I doing it all on my own? No, because I do believe in the creator of the universe. I do believe in that energy, and I will stay plugged into it because I need to be plugged into it, because if I'm not, we become low vibrational. Because if you haven't noticed, you know, you could drive for miles and never find a healthy restaurant, okay? It's called Happy Cow. It's an app. Download Happy Cow, because Happy Cow is going to tell you where you can find organic places to really treat your body properly. But you know as well as I do, in this group here, in this beautiful group, we are dealing, okay, with people with prescription drug addictions, street drug addictions, alcohol addictions, food addictions, love addictions, hate addictions. And guess what? Everybody's looking for an answer outside of themselves, and guess what? It's inside. And you got to process through your heart. You got to find that God spot in your heart. That God spot in your heart. Call it whatever you want. But the reality is that's where I'm staying. I am not going to join any type of group. But this is wonderful. This is wonderful. I just hope that these people someday find unconditional love for themselves and all the other brothers and sisters on this planet that do not match their belief systems. Okay? You think about that. You think about it. Do you have unconditional love for yourself? Because if you don't, you can't have it for others. And if you are judging anybody else and other things going on in the planet, then you've got conditional love for yourself, and you've got belief systems you might want to check into. And understand something right now. The most important thing you'll ever do is take a boot camp whole life health coach course. Okay? Why? To reprogram yourself. You know, most of these people will never reprogram their beliefs. You know, my father was a born-again Christian pastor. My mother was Roman Catholic. Okay? Okay. Thank you. And the reality is they had totally different beliefs. And they used to fight all the time because of their beliefs. Okay? Lori has different beliefs than mine, but I will never fight with her beliefs. As long as she's honoring, loving, and respecting herself, it doesn't matter what her beliefs are. And also her different beliefs make me more open-minded, not so pigeonholed. I will never be like that. I'll tell you something. The one thing that I've learned, I'll be 67, I think, in 2 weeks, or I don't remember how many days. But the reality is that I found out that I only know this much. I know this much really well, and the rest I don't know well at all. So I will never be arrogant enough to tell you that, you know, to follow me or to listen to me. But, you know, if there's some gold nuggets here, then you take those. But I'm going to tell you something right now. The majority of the population will never have unconditional love for themselves. And understand, I'm going to end it with this. And you can take this to the bank. All right? And I'm not putting anything down. But Jesus wasn't a Christian. Jesus was a human being with a high spirit, okay? And guess what? He was a yogi master, if you really wanted to follow his teachings. And he believed in unconditional love for himself and for everyone else. That's why he would meditate to levitate his attitude into gratitude so he could connect into universal intelligence. After Jesus, we made up a whole bunch of other stuff, okay? And that's the truth. And I'm not telling you that it's wrong. You make up whatever you need to make up today to make up to yourself. You make up whatever you need to make up today to make up to yourself and get yourself into unconditional love where nobody can make you feel like a sinner, a loser, where you are observing and learning about yourself and you are not judging and burning, because we've all been set up from school, even in churches, in communities and everywhere else. We have been set up to judge ourselves and to judge others so that we will stay apart and not process through our heart, so that we will be at war with each other. And that's why we have disease, because we're not at ease, because we are not in alignment, okay? Because we're searching for peace. You don't search for peace. Search for unconditional love. If you search for peace, that means you're at war. And who are you at war with? 99% of the time, it's with the belief programs and that you actually have in your subconscious that you don't even know that are there, because you actually believe that the personality you have is your authentic one, and it's not unless it's based on unconditional love. You know I love you. God bless. And I'm going to hang out here today because this is an amazing event where people come together. But just remember something. At Christmas time, people come together too, don't they? Okay? The vibe is really high. Well, guess what? The whole name of this game is to get your vibe high, and then guess what? Protect that vibe and never let anybody's attitude or their belief systems tear you down or take you off, because jealousy, okay, greed, it's always going to be here, but we can vibrate higher than that. You know what? You ever see the eagle with the crows on its back pecking at it? Guess what? Fly high enough, the crow can't even breathe at that high a level. It's going to just leave, okay? So I've always got people pecking at me, because guess what? When my beliefs, especially me, because it looks like I have a big mouth and I'm judging, but I'm not. The reality is this. You got to get this. If your beliefs don't match somebody's, that's enough for them to hate you. You think about that. And when they do, you love them anyways. God bless.